In this episode, we play What's the Word? How professional are you?
And on the flip side, we'll tell you why telemarketers are getting really good at finding your cell phone number. And don't you dare tell me what I can and can't put in my dishwasher. Mike, hit the music.
And welcome back to the One Hit Wonders band's favorite podcast, the Funny Business Podcast. Yeah, All-Star, Popcorn, all these other artists that I'm thinking, is it a one-hit wonder? It probably isn't, but I probably need to look up my Spotify right now. My name is Mike Gambito. Alongside with me is my best friend, my roommate for life, Mr. Matt Summers. Matt, who was your favorite one-hit wonder band?
Are we really going to start this podcast by fighting right now? You trying to
what are we fighting about?
Me? You just call Smash Mouth a one-hit wonder?
What other song are you thinking of?
And then I saw her face. Dun, 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 I'm a believer.
That's a cover, though.
Yeah. They have other songs. Yeah, but let's be real. When you hear that song, you think of Smash Mouth.
Okay.
They have other songs. Now I got to open Spotify.
Hooked on a Feeling by Blue Suede and Bjorn Skiffs is technically a one-hit wonder.
Okay.
Come On Eileen is another one-hit wonder.
Oh, I almost just started playing All-Star. That would have been bad.
Tub Thumpin' by Chumbawamba is also a one-hit wonder.
That's like a fake song.
I get knocked down. We gotta get up again.
Mix of what? Mix of...
I can't believe they actually curse in that song. I did not realize that until... Yeah, they curse.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they say, pissing the night away.
I'm sorry, where's the curse word in there?
It's a curse word, Matt.
No, it is not.
Yes, it is.
No, it is not.
Okay, we're going to ask chat. Okay, we're going to Google this.
There's no way.
Is piss a curse word?
So when I say I'm pissed off, I just cursed?
While the word piss is not typically considered a harsh curse word, it is still seen as vulgar and rude in most contexts. That was with the AI overview with Google.
So if I say I'm pissed off, you think I just cursed?
I think it's in the harsh word dictionary, but...
All right, let me ask you this. Are you bleeping the word piss?
No.
Okay.
Matt, we only bleep the word okay?
That's true. Watch your profanity.
and other things, too, that might either derail our relationships, conversations, or people.
Yes, yeah. The monetization of this episode has gone out the window real quick.
Yeah. Well, Matt, my socks are off now. We're ready to jump into another funny episode.
Socks. I don't even remember the question you asked me to start.
How are you? How are things? Who was your favorite one-hit wonder band?
I don't know about one-hit wonders. Maybe the Firefly song.
Owl City?
No, they have a few. I don't know. I'm doing good. This is the last episode in this apartment for me.
Is it?
It is. Yep.
Wow.
So we are officially living in the new place this weekend. Very excited. Mounted my TV yesterday.
Oh.
It looks sexy. You know what? I didn't even send you a picture. I'm a bad best friend.
I will say, based on your backdrop, Matt, it still doesn't look like you've moved out yet.
Oh, if I turn my camera to the left, you're gonna see some shit. That's a fact.
No, let's not show that wonderful balcony of yours in front of a pool with that $10,000 a month house.
Yeah, no, I'll be sure to give a house tour. Not quite the house tour that Sabrina Carpenter wants to give you, but a different house tour regardless.
Okie dokie.
Yep. But very excited. I just texted you the TV.
Does it swivel? Does it swivel?
Oh, it swivels up, down, left, right, diagonal. Yeah. I got that bad boy from Costco.
Oh, Costco it up, baby.
Great price. I will say, I've talked about this before, directions nowadays suck. Directions were not helpful. There was a QR code to a video that was a little more helpful. It also doesn't help when my dad came over to help me. He brought his drill. Mike, what do you need with a drill to drill into the wall, into the studs?
You need the drill bits.
You need drill bits. Yep. So my dad had to go back to pick up the drill bits.
Oh.
And the stud finder.
Well, it was in that apartment already.
Yeah, that's true. We had a few
already
studs.
Found it.
Had a few studs. Big studs. Like massive studs. Very wide. Very girthy.
It's a big pivot right there.
Big pivot. But yes, this is the last episode in the apartment. Very excited.
Yeah.
And yeah, looking forward to the new place.
And this, obviously, I will speak to it. This is the final 2 episodes before I become a married man.
Yeah. Yeah, next week is a big episode.
Yeah,
I gotta plan something.
Jenna was like, before I got online, I was gonna say before I got in the studio, like, yeah, okay. And Jenna's like, does Matt have something planned, like, special for next week? I was like, well, we were supposed to do it the day before the wedding. And Jenna goes, and are you doing that? I said, no. I said it wasn't on the spreadsheet of the timelines. So.
It's true, it wasn't. I will come up with something. I'll come up with something special. Maybe I'll. Oh, you know what I'll do? I'll write a second best man speech. Give it on the podcast.
Yeah, because you're not even done with the first one yet.
75 to 90%.
Yeah, how long you been saying that now?
couple months, couple to 3.
Oh boy. All right. Well, Matt, let's jump in today's, I don't want to say topic, but recurring segment. As much as I'd love to continue this conversation, which it totally can. We're gonna play What's the Word. Mm-hmm. We've done What's the Sentence, What's the Phrase, What's the Fake Word. We haven't jumped to What's the Word in a while. So for those who don't know, welcome. What we do is go to randomwordgenerator.com and we have a we have a word type of all, but it's between nouns, verbs, adjectives, extended, and non-English. And I click through it based on the word. What comes to mind is the word. For those who are trying to find a niche podcast, you came to the wrong one. So Matt, before we jump in, as always, as per tradition, how many clicks is it going to take to the center of the Tootsie Pop?
6, 7. Pick your choice, either 6 or 7.
So I'm going to click 6 and then click 7. How about that?
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you would have stopped there, architecture would have been the word.
I'm glad we don't have to talk about that.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, the first word is introduction.
Introduction. People, you know what I think is an underrated thing about what we do?
Introducing people to other people.
I'm talking about the podcast.
Oh.
I'm
sorry.
not talking about our real jobs.
Okay, that was what came to mind for me. Okay, underrated for you. Go ahead. Hit it.
About the podcast. People don't realize that we come up with these introductions mere seconds before we start recording. Very rarely do I come with a plan. Almost 95% of the time, it's 10 seconds before, and I'm like, all right, I got it. Here we go.
I've started to attain that myself. I mean, I have a consistency.
You also have a theme now with your introductions to the podcast.
Unless it's special. Sometimes I like being special.
You're very special.
Oh, thank you, Matt. Yeah, where I was going was a very underrated thing to do is when you're at like an event is actually having somebody introduce you to somebody else. So saves introducing yourself. You are being introduced by somebody else.
It is infinitely better going through an event with someone than going by yourself. Infinitely. I go to events by myself. It's not horrible. But it's way better, like, knowing a group or, like, a person. It's also really cool. Like, on the flip side, you said someone introducing you to someone. When you introduce someone else to someone, that's an underrated feeling, too.
Yeah. You know, it's also really weird.
How do I want to go in this direction? You know what? Just go ahead. What's weird?
Okay. Having to introduce yourself to somebody that you shouldn't be in the place that you're in. And I know that didn't sound right.
Like when you don't belong where you are?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me tell you, this past week, my soon-to-be father-in-law, Steve, took me to a baseball game. And it was for an event for him. And the regional president of the company that was sponsoring the event came up to me and said, "Hi, I'm so-and-so." I'm like, "Oh, hi, my name is Mike. Very nice to meet you." And he goes, something along the lines of like, "Oh, like, so where do you work?" I was like, "Oh, I work at, insert university here." And he goes, "Oh." I'm like, "I'm actually with him." I had to point to Steve.
Did you have a beer in your hand, or did Steve have a beer in his hand?
But I kid you not. And it was so funny because I even talked to Steve before everybody started coming in. I was like, an event like this, you don't have to network because you're just independent and you're just awesome. I was like, for me, on the other hand, and probably for you too, like, it almost feels as a requirement that you have to network at an event like this.
Yes, but it's also really cool when you go to an event thinking like that, and then you get there and you're like, "Oh, I can kind of like chill."
Yeah,
that's a nice feeling too. That's great. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, and as soon as I said, "Oh, well, sometimes I feel required," of course, like, I get the regional president talking to me.
Yeah.
So
Well, one time at work, I was sent to an event. It was what we thought was like a round table that like I would be able to listen into and get like insight, like learn about things. No. I was participating in the round table, and it was for like a big like health assessment, and it was all like CEOs, presidents, vice presidents, and there's just me.
and there's
I had a name card, and I was like, I don't belong here. I went back, and my boss was like, "How was it?" I was like, "I did not belong there." She's like, "I am so sorry. Didn't know that was that type of event."
I think we solved cancer in our round table.
I'm gonna be in the news. I don't know. They gave me a key to the city. I didn't. I said one thing.
Yeah. I have like I'm like doing open heart surgery tomorrow with somebody.
Too funny.
All right, next word. Accumulation.
Do you only associate this word with snow?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a good word. It's an underrated word.
A word that frequently comes to mind when I think of accumulation is also cumulative.
Yep.
And that was very frequent when it came to asking on the final, is it just this or is it cumulative to the whole semester? And then, of course, the professors are like, that's the whole semester. And we're like, ugh.
Yeah. And you know what? That's another word that's the only time it's used.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very strange.
Got a point. How bizarre. That's a one-hit wonder, too, by the way.
Yep. Good point.
Okay. Discriminate's the next word. We're going to skip that.
Why do you want to skip it?
I don't know. Disavow.
Yep. That's a fact.
All right. This is after discrimination. Civilization.
That's not what I thought you were going to say.
Yeah. Oh, well.
I didn't know. I didn't know where that was going.
Sidebar. I'm looking up. There is a spider above my head.
I was going to ask if you had another bat.
So no. So I'm just kind of watching it. Like it's fine up there, but like if I just start seeing
Daddy Longlegger, or just like
it's a different one. It's a different one.
Okay. Civilization.
What?
Civilization.
Oh, it said civilization.
I can't talk today, so probably. Every time, you know what? I think this is just another kind of similar thing. When I hear this word, I think of like when you're driving through a back road and you see nothing. And then the first time you see a house, you're like, oh, we're back in civilization.
Watch your mouth, man. I used to grow up in those parts.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. There's this game, I think it's a mobile game. It's like Civilization, like 5 or like 12. I forget what number it is, but there's an app or there's a game that's called Civilization. You're supposed to build a civilization, I guess.
I've been getting a lot of TikToks.
I thought my mute button was working. That works.
It didn't work. It didn't. Anyway, I've been seeing a lot of TikToks of like old school PC games that we played when we were like kids. You're muted.
Okay, it's working.
Some bangers. Did you ever play like Tonka Construction?
Oh, there was a TikTok that was last night. Tonka Construction, Lego Island, Lego Island 2.
What's Pajama Boy? That's a great game.
Okay.
Did you ever play? I don't remember the name of it. The fish one. There's like one of like a fish. That game rocked.
Oh, okay.
I digress.
No, Lego Island 2 was like, I really wish they'd come out with a third one.
Yeah.
Do you not know Lego Island 2?
I did not play.
You're aware of it?
I'm aware of it.
Okay. Well, after Civilization comes a Neighborhood. We're not going to do that one unless you...
Nah, it's the same thing.
Okay. Cool. All right. How we're feeling? Professional. I think today's youth... No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, there we go.
I don't think today's youth is ready for professional, Like, how do you be professional? I think the landscape of professionalism is being tested. And I think more importantly, it's being revisited in many occasions because professionalism years ago was one thing. And I think now we're starting to see it in a different way, in my opinion.
How so? Like, in my mind, I'm like the way people dress, for sure.
I feel like that's where my direction is going. I think there is a level of professionalism that has just stayed. It's just evolved. Like, how do you politely say thank you? Like, you don't say, dearest colleague, thank you from the bottom of my heart. It's thanks.
I have one person I email like that back and forth with. Very funny.
Do you?
Yeah, we're good friends.
Dearest colleague.
Yeah. I think the other day I emailed them. I said cordially. He responded, he like my closing, and then he responded more cordially. I responded most cordially, so I won that. I think it's becoming more professional to dress like casual, but not like too casual.
Yeah.
Like it's becoming very popular to wear like nice sneakers with like a suit, or even just like nice pants and a shirt, and just put on like a pair of Air Forces. Very popular.
I mean, we're talking about the evolution of like NBA coaches. Like
Mhm.
used to be in a suit and tie. Now they're just in a jumper, in a jumpsuit, more or less.
Yeah. I go to work every day in a golf polo, and I wear these because they look like nice pants. I wear like golf pants to work every day.
Yeah.
They're comfy. They look nice. Now, sometimes I wear like nicer shoes. Sometimes I wear sneakers, depending. If I have like an important meeting, I'm going to look a little nicer. If I'm just going into the office to just work, meet with coworkers, I'm going to not dress up to the nines.
We'll do two more. Conglomerate.
McDonald's, first thing that came to mind.
Conglomerate.
Don't know why.
Disney, that came to mind.
That's a good one. Yep. Apple.
Right. Well, no.
Why not?
How many things does Disney own?
A lot.
How many things does Apple own?
A lot.
That's not a product.
Right, but what does McDonald's own? The Big Mac?
McDonald's?
I'm not seeing the difference here.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Maybe. Tomato.
Nike.
All right. The shoes.
Define conglomerate for me, please. Maybe I don't understand the definition of this word.
I think you're using it in one sense and I'm using it in another one. Conglomerate is a business organization of diverse, often unrelated companies under a single parent company or a geological rock composed of rounded gravel-sized particles.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of, the second one. Great. Yeah, obviously.
Stop! The sentence didn't stop.
Like Geodude.
Okay. We got one more and then we do our favorite one. Announcement.
Mm-hmm.
You have an announcement?
Do I have an announcement?
Yeah.
I already said this last episode in this apartment. I don't think I have any announcements to make. Do you have any announcements to make?
So there's this thing on Instagram that keeps going around of like wedding couples like making an announcement, and I joked with Jen. I said we should do this, and she goes, "No, we don't." And it's the bride and groom after like all the speeches are done, and they like stand up there, and they go, "Oh, we got one more thing," and I'll drop Jenna's name because it's not appropriate for us, but her and I are expecting you all to have a good time tonight.
I have seen that. That is very funny. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's also weird.
Yeah, no, it's
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, Matt, how many letters would we like this last word to be?
Let's go with 8.
8. Okay. And then would you like it? I'll give you your favorite one. Would you like a noun, verb, adjective, extended, or non-English?
Oh, let's go noun.
Noun. Marriage.
Wow, no way.
Yeah, it's marriage.
That's crazy. I think now, how do I want to phrase this? I like traditional weddings.
I don't want to get married.
Not where I'm going. I like traditional weddings.
Okay.
Of like nice venues and all that stuff. I also think there's something very cool about just like not a backyard wedding, like not in like
Simple.
Your parents' backyard, but yeah, just finding like a local like pavilion,
a fire hall.
Yeah, like save money that way. Then you can go all out on like food and like cool entertainment. Like I think there's something cool to that.
Just all I have to do is give a donation to the fire hall.
Yeah, like the venues. I would assume are probably the most expensive part.
That's your biggest expense
of
your whole wedding.
I know. It's like that's the thing. Like I know my family. There's a place where my family grew up. There's like a fire hall that I've had so many parties there over the year. Not saying that's where I went, but like a place like that, like there's nostalgia and like definitely saves on the cost.
So Matt's gonna have a fire hall wedding when it comes time for it.
We'll see. I got to run that past April when the time comes. So
we were actually having this conversation in the car this past weekend. And again, another Instagram reel where somebody was holding up a first dance sweepstakes. So basically it was like 82 squares on this poster that they cut out. And it was the name of a song and the artist. And during cocktail hour, people were signing what song they thought the bride and groom would dance to.
Mm-hmm.
And we were just kind of talking about it, and it was like they either want to be unique, they want to be different, or more importantly, they have been to so many weddings where just a normal, nice wedding, and I think I'm kind of relating to what you're saying, a normal, nice wedding is just not good enough for them anymore.
Nowadays, I feel like everyone does try to have like one like unique thing, which I kind of like. Like it makes like obviously the day is about marrying your partner.
You should be focused on the marriage. That's
yes. But it's a cool story. Like people will always be like, "Oh yeah, like their wedding was great, and there was this." It depends on the scenario.
We did ask while we were in the season of our engagement what was very memorable about your wedding, and I didn't know about this with my parents. My parents, after the party, and they all took everything down because it was at like a youth center. They had rollerblading.
Oh, that's awesome.
They went rollerblade. As soon as they packed everything up, they had roller skates and they rollerbladed because that's what they did, I guess, on the weekly basis was rollerblading in this. And that was what they did.
Yeah, that is really cool. Very, very cool.
Yeah. I still have, you'll see this at the wedding. And I guess sorry, Mom and Dad, I'm going to show you off at,
oh boy.
Show you off on the podcast. But this is actually, I'm going to see if I could get this nice and close. But this is actually my parents at their wedding.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. My dad with a white suit.
Yeah.
Nice day for a white wedding.
White wedding.
Yeah. So
very nice.
Yeah.
I have to figure out how many days ahead of your wedding I have to shave.
Oh, dude.
Like this is maybe a little too short.
You don't have to shave, Matt.
No, I want to shave.
Yeah, but you don't have to.
No,
I told Mark he doesn't have to.
I'm going to.
Okay.
Because I don't like when it gets too long in like photos. And this I think is going on like 4 days.
Okay.
I gotta set a reminder.
Why don't you shave tonight and see how long it takes?
Well, I shaved last Thursday. Today is Monday. So we'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that is what's the word?
Always an adventure. Always an adventure.
And so fitting for the last word.
It was pretty fitting. Are you having a wedding topic next week?
I don't know. I'll have to. I had a bunch of wedding topics leading up to this. So.
Feel like we have to. We'll talk about it.
I had the person who stood up and like was basically saying like, why didn't you pick me over this? Parents and family going on honeymoons with the couples now. Like, I guess I got to find a wedding story.
Yeah. Speaking of person, let's do this week's person of the week.
Ooh.
Any guess? And it's not sports related.
It's not sports related.
Very conscious about not to talk too much sports on this podcast.
Who can?
I know, but there's other things to talk about.
Let's see here. Trying to think what it could be. What can I say? What profession?
Artist.
Like singer.
Yes.
Ariana Grande.
Close.
Oh, it has to do with something with the VMAs.
It does.
Yep.
I'll give you one more guess.
Tate McRae.
No, I had a hot take about Tate McRae. I'm not going to say it on this podcast.
Okay.
I'm not going to say it.
Okay.
Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga.
Person of the week, artist of the year.
Very nice.
At the VMAs. Very well deserved. I didn't hear, I thought I saw, I don't know if this is true, she left after like 15 minutes. That's a boss bitch move.
And she was performing.
She did perform.
Too, and she popped up her VMA during the performance.
That's awesome. What a queen.
Yeah. I don't even know how to pronounce the song. The APT was Song of the Year.
That's a good song. I also didn't know how to pronounce it. Tate McRae, I think can we stop liking her for not just her music? I feel like that's all anyone ever talks about.
Well,
it's kind of gross.
You might have somebody in our organization that might be upset about that.
Why?
Or HR.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm going to say that right before we hit the aisle. Hey, by the way, Trent, Matt thinks Tate McRae sucks. Are you kidding?
I didn't see.
Yeah.
So what I said.
I know.
All right, we're gonna slide on in the second half of the show. We are doing Say What. I'm gonna go first.
Okay.
I believe it's got a notification that a new mattress is shipping. Exciting, but that's not what I'm here to talk about. I know I said I'm trying not to talk about sports. Not that I'm not trying to talk about sports, but I'm trying to make it all I'm talking about. This also isn't totally sports related, but my first one: adults shouldn't yell at other adults trying to get a ball for their kids.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
One of the craziest stories of the past week, if you haven't seen it, Phillies were playing in Miami. Phillies player, don't know who. You know what? That actually is a big part of the story. I should find out who. Hits a home run. A dad, a couple seats down, runs in the empty aisle across, bends down, picks up the ball. In the row behind is an older couple, and this lady was also trying to get the ball. The ball was not in her hands. It was not in her possession. Dad goes back with the ball, gives it to his son, hugs him, and this woman, starts with a K, ends in Aaron, goes over and is berating this father in his face in front of his kid. The dad was shook. He was trying to say it wasn't yours. It was up for grabs. She is going at him. And finally, the dad takes the ball from the kid and was like, enough, take the ball, and like shoos her away. I think people were booing her, as they should. And then the Marlins broadcast team saw it. Marlins gave the kid a care package. Mike, I don't know if you saw everything else that the kid got.
Yeah. Harrison Bader, by the way.
Yes. Oh, he's the one that hit the home run?
Yeah, or as Steve would call it, his first name is Master.
Yes. Yeah, good joke. Nice. Good one. Didn't hear that one before. So that makes sense why Harrison Bader gave him a signed bat. And a guy on Twitter is going to send the family to the World Series. It's also not a guy. Oh, you didn't see this part?
No.
So I'm gonna preface this. I'm gonna start by saying it's a guy on Twitter. Sending him to the World Series. This man is also the president of Camping World and is gifting the kid an RV. So he made out great. Moral of the story: the dad went to get a ball for his kid. Let's let them have that moment, you know? What were your thoughts?
I am very proud of the dad, how he de-escalated the situation.
Mm-hmm.
Just was like, all right, fine, like just go away from me. Like that's how the de-escalation happened. I think to me, foul ball's fair game. Like there comes a point when like you're ripping it out of somebody's hand. Mm-hmm. But if it's on the ground, it's all fair game.
Yep.
It's kind of like in possession. Like if you're in possession of it, you're done. Like that's kind of common ground rules for a baseball game.
Yep.
But if it's on the ground, it's up for grabs.
Couldn't agree more. I saw a few takes online I want your opinions on.
Okay.
One, the dad should have been more of a man and not give the ball back to the lady.
No.
I agree. Correct. I think he handled that well, and you got to show your son that there's some fights not worth fighting.
Yep.
That was one of them. I also saw the take that the dad was a little bit of a tryhard and running to get the ball.
I think if you're trying to get a ball for your son, you're doing whatever you can.
I also think if it was a foul ball, you could make the case. However, this was a home run, and he is a Phillies fan. Home run balls are fair game.
Yeah.
If it's foul ball, you let her have it.
And this was at the Miami Marlins?
Yep.
I mean, there's a reason why he was able to go from the whole row over.
They were probably one of 200 people in the stadium.
Right.
Yep. Did you see the reaction of the Karen's husband?
No.
He looked like this was not the first interaction of this happening before. Yeah. He was not thrilled.
Florida woman goes Karen.
I didn't know where you were taking that one.
You thought I was going to stop at that with the sentence.
I didn't know.
The period at the sentence.
Didn't know.
No, Florida man. No.
What's your first one?
Marketers are getting more creative, or actually I should say salespeople are getting more creative.
Okay.
So I'm in a business where there's quite a few vendors. There are a lot of people that want my attention. Not that I feel any sense of like good out of that. It's just they're trying to sell a product.
Yeah.
Which I'm happy for. It's the grind. It's how it is.
Sure.
Cell phone number comes in. Obviously, I'm working with a lot of people. So like I'm thinking to myself, okay, this is somebody that I need to pick up the phone. It was a salesperson.
Was it a local number?
It was somewhat local. Okay. It was Jersey.
Sure.
And I said, "Oh, how are you?" And it's like, "Oh, good." Like, so he's like, "I've been sending you an email." He's like, "I sent you an email, and like, I saw that you were this job title, and I had your contact number." I was like, "So how'd you get my cell phone? Because my cell phone's not on the website." Mm-hmm. And he goes, "Oh, well," and like marketer, like it's like the lead generation, and like somehow it captures your cell phone. And I'm just like, okay. He's like, "I'm really sorry." Like back up a little bit. It's like, "I'm really sorry about that." I'm like, "It's fine. It's okay. I just find myself just being like, well, if we're interested, like, we'll reach out to you.
See, I don't leave in it like that, though, because then that gives them the option or the thought that they can call back.
It does, but what I said was if we feel like we want to, we'll reach back out to you.
Yes, correct. But they're still going to call back.
The door is still open. I can understand what you're saying.
Correct. Yeah. We get, like, our office line gets called from, like, Nevada, Indiana. It's just like they call every day. And it's like, I speak to so-and-so. I'm sorry, they're not in the office. I'll call back tomorrow. I have the same interaction every day. But yeah, they are getting too smart.
Yeah. And then just aggressive. I had somebody who emailed me saying, oh, are you available this day? I said, I'm not. And they show up to the building.
Oh.
After I told them I wasn't available.
Wow. Yeah, you know what? I feel like that's kind of like a old white man mentality of like, don't take no for an answer, a sales personality. Yeah. Yeah. It's like, okay. Maybe.
That's so funny you thought of that, Matt.
Maybe the times have changed. Yeah. Yeah. It's like the mentality of like, if you don't sell anything, you don't have dinner that night. It's like, no, that's not true. You have dinner.
Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah. It's, yeah. I'm not writing off hookers and strippers on my credit card. It's just not a thing.
HJ Entertainment? Jordan, what the was that?
We had appetizers. Appetizers.
Did the appetizers kill cancer? Yes, indeed, they killed. They cured cancer.
$30,000 in effing appetizers.
We bought the expensive champagne. It was Pfizer clients.
I've only seen that movie like once, by the way. All right.
Somehow it's on my TikTok now in little separate clips. So.
There's worse things to be on your TikTok. My TikTok feed, like an hour ago, every other video was a video I already liked on my For You page. Yeah, it's very strange.
Interesting.
All right, Mike, I have a really hot take. I haven't had a dumb hot take like this in forever. And I had this thought, and I'm very excited to share it.
Hit me with your best shot.
I think I'm right. I do. I think I'm right.
Every sentence starts off, every fantastic idea starts off with, I think I'm right.
No, I'm right on this one. I believe that we have all been told lies, and there's a misconception out there. I don't know why, but it is. But I've uncovered it.
Okay.
I don't understand, or I don't believe that some things are dishwasher safe and some things aren't, when it's all just soap and water at the end of the day. You can't tell me something's not dishwasher safe if I'm using the same soap and water in the sink, scrubbing it with my hands and my knuckles, and just putting it in the damn dishwasher and hitting start. Tell me why I'm wrong, please.
Because it operates in extremely hot temperature water.
You've never seen the water that I use to wash the dishes in the sink.
Oh, do you have special water?
No, I turned that mother trucker up.
I forgot. Do you have a dishwasher at your new house?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
Get ready to welcome back an extra half hour into your life now.
Yeah, and guess what? I'm throwing everything in there.
Yep, throw it in.
Everything.
Top shelf.
Yeah, everything. But I don't understand, like, why do they say some things aren't dishwasher safe?
There was the one time we had a recycled not bottle, but it was kind of like a container. We put it on the top shelf, it melted, and I was just like, yeah, we can't use this anymore.
Does it get that hot?
Yeah, it does. We have to put it on the most extreme setting, because if you don't, it doesn't wash the dishes.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm throwing everything in there. Listen, after 2.5 years of not having a dishwasher, having to wash everything by hand, this is the thing I'm most excited for.
Do you, King? Seriously.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm so excited.
Just don't try to clean it with soap. And don't try to clean it with soap and then try to run like a rinse cycle behind it.
I have like dishwasher pods.
Yeah, well, like pods to wash the dishwasher.
Yeah.
You have those?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, I know I can't use like regular soap.
Yeah, well, not from experience,
Mike,
but wink.
Did you run the dishwasher with regular soap?
Oh, dude, it was amazing. Not because there was dishes in it, because I was cleaning it. And dude, I had a fun bubble bath. I had a fun bubble party.
I feel like everybody probably makes that mistake once or twice.
Foam party. It was amazing.
Yeah, like a neon black light foam party.
Yeah. I will say, dishwasher looks spotless now after I've done that.
So we ran it as a test. And it was like dripping, like leaking a little bit. Come to find out, we really got to close this bad boy.
Oh,
I don't think I
got to
closed
slap
all the way. Yeah. Yep.
Gotcha.
Yep.
I have a callback from last week.
Okay.
This is my say what. Jenna brought it to my attention when we were in the car. You cutting the grass.
Yes.
We're going to talk about it.
Okay.
you and I
Yep.
were thinking of two totally different things in that aspect.
Okay.
So-
You're going to have to refresh my memory.
Yeah, of course. So you were talking about cutting your grass
Yep.
and the idea that you're not even, I mean, you're soon to be living in there,
Mhm.
but you were still cutting the grass when you were kind of still fully living in your current apartment.
Correct. But paying for both.
Right. I was coming in with a comment that, yes, you are responsible as a tenant to cut the grass. There is nothing that says like tenant must keep grass short.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Yes.
You just are happy to be cutting the grass. You're happy, big man, and just you're living life as Mr. Home Depot over here.
Yes. I got a weed whacker from Lowe's, by the way.
Oh,
So, sponsorship.
there he goes whacking.
Yeah, and my concern is that the lawnmower kind of sucks.
Oh.
So I have to keep it short, or else if it gets too high, then it just dies. But yes,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't have to keep it a certain. I'm not out there with like a ruler, like measuring.
Well, yes, that was my say. What was I had to make a call back because I think we weren't on the same page.
I that makes a lot of sense now because I'm remembering I was being so confused. I was like, what doesn't he understand?
I have to cut the grass.
I'm excited for my weed whacker. I got a new one. Yep, Craftsman.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Look at you go.
Yeah, it's
Do you
got
ever consider a non-mechanical lawnmower? They make those.
What do you want me to go out with the scissors and just cut?
Well, they literally make like a push mower that's not like not machine oriented, but
like two squirrels running in like a cage, like a circle.
Kind of, but there's no squirrels involved.
I don't understand what you're saying. What do you mean non?
I don't know.
Is it wooden?
No, it's like metal.
But how does it run?
You push it, and there's blades, and the blades.
So it's not like gas operated?
No,
that's crazy.
It's human powered.
I also didn't buy this lawnmower; it just came with the place.
Yeah, well, that's kind of a plus.
But I also figured it out. I had the back blade lower than the front blade. Yeah. I still can't let it get too high.
Right.
Yeah. We figure third time's the charm.
Are you doing a second housewarming party?
At some point, yeah. It's
I love it.
Honestly, we might be like 3 minutes closer to each other. Because it's about 5 minutes closer to my parents' house.
Wow.
Take the back roads, yeah. And I actually, you made a joke the other day about like studio. I actually kind of have a studio.
Where'd you go?
Yeah. I'm very excited for you to see the room next week.
I know. You're all souped up and...
Yep. Did I tell you about the colors of the walls?
Yep.
Yeah.
I saw them.
Oh, that's right. I did send you a video.
Yes.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Fantastic.
Yep. That ends the segment.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, thank you all so much for tuning in. Beacons.ai/funnybusinesspod. Mr. Matthew.
Ish.
What is your advice for the good people, the co-workers of the funny business world?
That was really good.
Thanks.
That was really good. You almost had me saying amen.
Think all former Catholics just kind of like perked up there for a hot minute.
I almost like sat up in my seat. Like, shit, I gotta pay attention now. I'm supposed to say something. I saw a really good TikTok today of how when you become adults, just because the group chat gets quieter doesn't mean the friendship gets worse.
I saw this.
So many, like, friendships evolve over time. So just because you don't text every day like you used to in college or like in high school, you're still really good friends. It's just starting a family, or parents get sick, or things happen in life and you become better friends in better ways, and you realize that communication isn't always necessary. Constant communication isn't always necessary. So if you're kind of battling with that, whether you're like just out of college or just like, I don't know, you feel like you haven't spoken to a friend in a long time, maybe that they don't mean as much to you or that you don't mean as much to them. It's not the case. It's just when you become older, friendships look different.
Yeah, I mean, you're not going to have the same friendship that you had when you first started.
Yeah, it's still there. It's just, it's shown in a different way.
And it's okay. Like, it's okay if you only talk to each other twice a week. Maybe you are on a podcast, and maybe you like play video games.
We talk to each other more than twice a week.
You know, it used to be every day.
Sometimes.
It He used to be able to just not even shout, just talk. And now you were right across from me.
COVID, we would game every day.
Oh, man.
Remember we used to stream twice a week?
Twice a week.
Yeah.
Now we can't anymore.
Yep. Now I got a job. And a
Now
girl.
Matt's employed.
And a girlfriend.
And a girlfriend. Well, I'm going to have a job and a wife.
And a
soon.
wife. Yeah. How's that feel? How are you feeling? We are officially 12 days away.
On the 12th day of marriage. Now we talked to the DJ this past week.
So did I,
super
by the way.
excited.
Yeah, you got so confused. I knew that was going to get a reaction.
You bastard. Here's our funny business intro clip.
Yeah. You're going to walk out on the reception when they announce you for the first time. Is this going to be a theme?
He said that he knows us and he knows that we'll bring a party to the dance floor, so he's not worried about like not having like an empty dance floor. I was like, amen, Mike. His name's also Mike.
Nice.
So yeah, I talked to DJ too. Huh, really? You know his name. No, we're super excited, but we'll see come next week when we're recording and literally probably have like everything ready. See behind me is our lovely seating chart that we're about to lay out in terms of like
Nice.
escort cards and all that.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Am I sitting next to you?
No.
Oh. Okay.
Unless you're sitting on my lap at the sweetheart table.
Make a change quick to my speech.
I should be sitting right there next to you.
You have always been a friend. Always.
Always. Oh, man. Wow. Make sure you tip somebody. Just restaurant.
Okay.
Try to have something nice. Because every time at the end, I'm always like, oh, well, that concludes this episode. And until the next time, we'll see you in the next episode. So I was like trying to switch it up.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, hey now. You're an all-star.
Yep.
Get your game on. Go play. And until the next time, we'll see you all in the next episode.
Stay safe, everyone.